just loaded the last guests into their car. The inn is now officially closed for renovation.
Great, George, because I have a project here that's going to be as exciting to you as it is to me.
Uh-oh.
George, I want you to build a bookcase here in the wall. It'll be sort of a lending library for the guests, featuring the collected works of Dick Loudon, America's Mr. How-To.
I'll get on it as soon as I build that fence we're so excited about.
And George, you might be able to use this. It's a book I wrote on shelf building.
Shelf Help by Dick Loudon. Cute. Don't need it.
George, what I'm trying to say is I want you to use this book. Building a bookcase can be tricky.
Right. We wouldn't want me to slip and accidentally build a ship or something.
Stephanie, I've decided to close the inn earlier than I expected.
Oh, Dick! No more stupid guests to wait on, no more stupid rooms to clean, no more stupid bosses to listen to.
Whoa, while the cat's away.
Michael, Dick closed the inn early.
Well, let me get in there.
Take my place. So, where are you two going on your vacation? Or is this it?
Actually, I've left that up to Cupcake Tours, but she's having trouble deciding.
I just want to make sure I pick the country I'll look best in. And I have. Morocco.
Morocco. I went there in the army, and I hated it.
But were you wearing a strapless sundress and doing this?
No.
Steph, Morocco is so far away. Expensively far away. I'm sorry, I absolutely can't afford it. You'll have to put it out of your mind.
I want to go to Morocco.
I'll find a way.
What's that?
A letter. It's from Ginny DeCamp. She and Mitch say New York just isn't the same since we left.
Yeah, old Mitch must be lost without me to sell insurance to.
Dick, let's take our vacation in New York and see them.
Honey, we're on that waiting list for the cruise. I mean, I need a real vacation, not a bigger piece of the rock.
Well, I need to see my friends. I don't have close friends here, people I can share my thoughts and feelings with.
What about Thelma Greeley?
She's a flake, Dick.
Honey, give Vermont a chance. There's all kinds of local organizations you could join. I mean, you used to meet people in New York that way.
Farm Association meeting. Lecture topic. I am Bossy's udder.
Well, sure, you went to the worst one first. All right, here, Chamber Music Club. Meeting canceled due to popularity of Farm Association lecture. All right, here's one.
The Elm Street Society. An organization for the preservation and study of old New England culture and traditions. You know, that sounds interesting.
Do I have to use this? It's confusing.
Confusing?
Yeah, well, I mean, look at this drawing. What do you see?
Just the finest cutaway view of a bookcase since the dawn of man.
Really? I see a guy shaking hands with a squid. Dick, I've been fixing up this inn all my life. Why can't I build the bookcase my way?
George, because it has to be functional without violating the spatial and architectural integrity of the room.
In other words, you want something yay high and yay wide.
No, George, no yays. That's the reason for the book. It gives precise dimensions.
Oh, I meant exactly yay.
George, use the book.
Whatever you say, Dick. One guy shaking hands with a squid coming up.
What's the matter with him?
Oh, nothing. It's just when it comes to new ideas, his head is yay thick. Hello?
Oh, hello, everyone. I'm Joanna Loudon, and this is my husband, Dick.
I'm Professor Edward Bellows, and this is Nancy, Amy, Reese, and Kendra.
Well, nice to meet all of you. Please, everyone, help yourselves to refreshments.
Oh, thank you.
It may just be a hunch, but I think by the end of the evening, you and Kendra.
Your husband won't be joining us?
Well, he has friends. He's got work to do.
Well, shall we get started? Amy, why don't you bring us up to date on our last meeting?
The meeting convened at 8 p.m. The first order of business was to choose a date for our annual society dance, November 3rd. Is that all right with you, Joanna?
Fine.
At 8:15, Reese read the treasurer's report, but then he thought he heard his wife calling him. So he went into the woods, turned into a raven, and flew home.
You turned into a raven?
It's the easiest one.
Thank you, Amy. Now I suppose the next order of business today should be to welcome Joanna Loudon and to initiate her into our little circle.
What's going on?
It's just our initiation ceremony, Joanna. I mean, if you want to be a witch, you have to marry the devil, right?
What?
What's the matter? You don't like weddings?
Who are you people?
The Elm Street Society.
I mean, what are you?
Oh, a satanic cult. Everybody knows that.
I didn't.
Really? Amy, I told you that newspaper ad wasn't clear.
Don't blame me. I laid all 3 versions of that ad on a bed of nightshade, and the sacred toad hopped right onto that one.
Oh. Well, then Joanna must have misread it. All right, Joanna. Now, you'll relax once I anoint you with these bat livers.
Oh, Dick!
What's going on?
These people are witches.
Gee, Joanna, you say that like it's a dirty word.
Out! Everybody! Out! You two!
Joanna, give us a chance. You know, we're not so different than other people. We even have a credit union.
Join some organizations, Joanna. You'll meet lots of friends, Joanna.
You know, I bet we can catch the last 20 minutes of I Am Bossy's Udder.
I'm home, Joanna. You can lock up now.
Fine.
So, how did your history group thing go?
I didn't exactly fit in. They were a bunch of witches.
Everybody has bad days, Joanna. I mean, you get pretty cranky yourself sometimes.
I mean, real witches with sacred toads and potions and bat livers.
Well, I'm on vacation. I'm not cleaning up after them.
Am I asking so much? All I want is a friend, just one friend like the kind I had in New York. In this whole stupid town, why can't I come up with one good friend?
Okay, I'll do it.
Do what?
Be your best friend.
Stephanie, that's sweet.
Oh, come on, Joanna. I've got time on my hands, and you can't make a friend to save your life. So, starting tomorrow, you've got a best friend.
Great. The movie.
Best friends are never impatient, Joanna.
I can sense the chemistry.
Well, I didn't have the heart to say no, so I guess the smart thing to do is just spend a day with her.
What would the stupid thing be?
Joanna, now that we're best friends, maybe you should have a private phone line installed in my room so we can talk late at night.
Stephanie, if you want to talk to me late at night, all you have to do is come down the hall.
But don't.
Hi, all. What's new in the land of rented rooms?
Michael! Joanna and I have formed a new friendship, and she was just testing it.
Oh. Well, good friends are important, especially when you need someone to wave adios to as you climb on that plane to Morocco.
How did you get the tickets?
Steph, I found a travel agent who all but gave them to me. Oh, Dick, by the by, here's the shows we've booked for after the vacation.
A 2-parter with a travel agent?
Steph, spank me if I'm wrong, but I'd say a celebratory lunch is in order.
I can't, Michael.
Why not?
Poor Joanna. Desperate and lonely.
How pathetic.
The smart thing to do is just spend a day with her. You ready to go, Joanna?
More than ever.
Michael, about this travel agent?
Oh, it'll have to wait, Dick. I have to pick his kid up from school.
More problems with the book, George?
Well, I'm going to have to cut these studs and replace them with a header across here.
George, you don't have to tell me. I wrote the book.
But the header you describe isn't strong enough, and I don't have to tell the man who wrote the book what'll happen if that header snaps.
George, I talked to experts. The header is not going to snap. What'll happen?
The wall will collapse, and then, well, wait, that could solve all our problems.
Well, how's that?
Room 3 would fall into the lobby, and room 3 already has a bookcase.
George, do exactly what it says in the book and don't change anything.
Okay, Dick. I'm sure you know what you're doing.
Joanna, is there a bus leaving?
I can't seem to get the waiter's attention.
Allow me.
Yes.
I'll have the fruit plate.
Chef salad, dressing on the side, please. How did you get him to come over?
My vibes. I have these signals I send out on, like, a guy frequency.
I wonder if I could do that.
Well, anything's possible. Go ahead and try.
My God, it's working. Stephanie, he's coming over here. What am I going to say to him?
Hi.
Hello.
You are a very attractive woman.
Thank you. I really should
But
tell
you should
that
do something about that squint. Drop by my office. I'll fix you up with some contact lenses.
Don't feel bad, Joanna. I got some cards when I first started, too.
Fruit salad. Chef salad.
Thank you. Oh, I ordered this with the dressing on the side.
Then send it back. You're entitled to exactly what you want.
Oh, he's busy.
He's a waiter. If he didn't want to cater to people's every whim, he would have become the boss of something.
Excuse me, sir. I ordered the dressing on the side. Would you take this back, please?
Oh, come on. You were going to pour it on anyway.
Hey! You've got a choice. You can either take this salad back to the kitchen in your hands or in your pants. Hey, look at him go! Is there any reason to send your fruit plate back?
No, but let's do it anyway.
Hi, honey. How'd you sleep?
Fine, once the giggle till dawn party in Stephanie's room ended.
I'm sorry, but Stephanie was telling me all kinds of interesting and personal things about Michael that I never would have guessed.
And you just listened, right?
Right.
Hi, Joanna. Hi, Mr. Ticklish, you know where. Guess what? Michael and I talked it over, and we want the two of you to come with us to Morocco. We've reserved tickets and everything.
What?
I really had to lean on the travel agent this time, Dick.
What'd you do, threaten him with a summer home?
So what do you say, Jojo?
Gee, Dick.
Well, this is all very nice, but I hated Morocco, Jojo. I had one meal there and spent the rest of the week doing my impression of Old Faithful.
Dick, it's not fair to condemn an entire country just because of one bad meal.
Actually, Joanna, it is. But in this case, Dick is just plain wrong. Morocco is world famous for its cuisine.
Well, then don't miss this restaurant, because they can take an ordinary parasite and turn it into something really special.
Maybe Dick and I should discuss this privately.
Come on, Michael. You can't hear yelling from the kitchen.
Dick, I know what you're feeling.
Good. Then you won't pursue this any further.
Honey, Morocco's not my first choice for a vacation either, but this is with Stephanie and Michael.
You're not helping your argument.
I felt the same way when Stephanie wanted to be my friend, but it turns out she's really fun to be with. Can't you give it a chance?
You'd prefer this to New York or any place else in the world?
I think it'd be fun for both of us.
And you won't tell Stephanie about any more of my tickle places?
I promise.
Good, because I don't want to be embarrassed and sick.
Thank you. Stephanie and Michael will be so excited.
More than this guy. George, I couldn't help noticing the bookcase is finished.
Yeah.
Gee, room 3 should have been in here about an hour ago.
I wouldn't do that.
Seems real solid, George. Oh, George. Look at the view from up here. I think I can see New Hampshire.
There's nothing worse than a sore winter.
Sorry, George, but you have to admit you followed the exact specifications, and it turned out like a charm.
Problem, Dick?
Doesn't fit.
What?
It doesn't fit.
But how can that be? I went by your book. Here, let's try this one. Nope. What about up here? Nope, it's too small. Did you ever think of writing shorter books? Let's just sling it in like that. We can read it sideways. Look, there's New Hampshire.
Steps on the window.
Stephanie, Dick really likes to sit by the window.
No, honey, fair is fair. She did say dibs. Dibs on the way back.
Joanna, you have to sit next to me. Best friends always sit together on planes.
Sorry, Dick. Well, maybe if nobody takes that seat next to you, we can spend the next 11 hours getting to know each other. With a little luck, we might wind up getting as tight as these two.
Unless there's a movie. I'm gonna get some magazines.
Please fasten your seatbelts. We're preparing for departure. Can you fasten your seatbelt, please? Oh, I can't wait to get there.
Me neither. I hear there are great buys in Morocco. Silks, jewelry.
Do you think we'll see Prince Rainier?
Why would you expect to see him there?
Joanna, you silly. He lives there.
No, he doesn't. He lives in Monaco, near the south of France.
Right.
We're going to Morocco, in North Africa.
Oh, that Morocco. Ew. You mean like in the desert?
I don't really know. The person to ask about Morocco is Dick.
But it made him sick. Ew. Michael, we're getting off.
What?
Up.
Stephanie, you can't leave. The plane is about to take off.
Hold that door.
Stephanie!
I'm sorry, miss, but you'll have to take your seat. We're ready for takeoff. Do you realize this plane is going to Morocco? Of course. Well, I hate to be in your shoes when the rest of these people find that out.
Stephanie, come back here or our friendship is through!
Best friends don't hold grudges, Joanna.
Michael and Stephanie?
They got off the plane.
Well, if they're not going, then I don't have to go.
Take your seat, please. We're beginning our taxi.
We changed our minds. We're getting off.
Want to bet?
But
I'm sorry, but we're taking off. Please, sit down. You'll feel better after you've eaten. We're having an authentic Moroccan meal.
Miss, just toss mine in here and eliminate the middleman, all right?
Cheer up, honey. At least we're on vacation.
But I hate Morocco.
Isn't it true that you plan to support the development of Stony Ridge Woods?
No.
Oh. Good.
I just support cutting down all the trees and selling the lumber.
Oh.
Mayor Dodds, we elected you because you promised not to do anything.
Yeah.
Now, Chester, I don't think I need to stand up here and point out how little I've done. We all have something to gain here. The Stony Ridge project will bring in lots of revenue and some of the most fun people in the world. Loggers.
I'm Dick Loudon. My wife and I own the Stratford Inn, and a lot of the tourists who stay there come up here for the foliage. You can't have foliage without trees.
I disagree.
Maybe you people don't appreciate the beauty of this area, but my wife and I are from New York, and they've cut down all the trees there.
Tourists still come to New York, don't they, Dick?
Not for trees.
Aha! So you don't need trees for tourists. Thank you for pointing that out, Dick.
Jim and I used to play in those woods when we were kids. You're not just cutting down trees, you're cutting down memories.
Chester, aren't memories even more precious when you're remembering something that's gone?
Boy, this guy's good. I think it's time I spoke up. I'm George Utley. I've lived in this town all my life. I went to school at Ashton Elementary.
I disagree.
Gee, I never got static on that before.
Well, if no one has anything else to say, this meeting is now...
Excuse me. Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother Darryl. And this is my other brother Darryl. We used to live in them woods, and they wouldn't be the same without trees. I mean, where are the birds going to park it? You're going to drive away your robins, your crows, your meadowlarks.
Sir.
I believe I have the floor. Your blue jays, your sparrows, and let's not forget your finches, the most tasty of them all.
Well, meeting adjourned. I do hope you'll all remember the name Dodds when you're voting 2 weeks from Tuesday.
We gotta find somebody to run against Mayor Dodds.
Yeah, I nominate Chester.
Jim.
Oh, come on. You were mayor once before and you were great. You didn't do a thing.
Thanks. But I promised my wife I wouldn't run again. Keeping things from happening can take over your life.
You think Joanna would let you run for mayor?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm much too busy.
Too bad. You'd have made a good one.
I disagree.
Hi, Michael.
And friend.
Oh. Michael, is that you?
Isn't she adorable?
The cutest thing I've ever seen.
I'm coming downstairs now, but you can keep talking about me if you want to.
Get ready for the biggest awe yet.
Oh. A cute, adorable, attention-grabbing puppy.
Oh, she's so cuddly and soft.
And such pretty colors.
Not unlike my new sweater.
It's cute, Steph. Look at those eyes.
Does a person have to have a wet nose to get some attention around here?
Look at that little wet nose.
Michael! Is that cuddly little creature yours, and what's its life expectancy?
This is Juliet, my friend Bruce's dog. I'm taking care of her while he looks for an apartment in New York.
Oh, isn't that nice? Well, if we're going to get to the movies, you better stick her in a drawer or something.
Change of plans, Senorita Bonita. I thought we'd go on a shopping spree instead.
Ooh.
They're having a squeak toy spectacular at the House of Bow Wow. I want to go to the vets and buy some vitamins, and I'll have to buy some newspapers so she can stay on top of current events.
Michael, I'm not interested in doing any of those things.
Oh, fine. Well, I'll call you tonight, and I'll tell you all about it.
Boy, that sure is a cute puppy.
Shut up, George.
I guess I had that coming.
Hi, I'm Larry.
I know. You're Larry, Daryl, and Daryl. Right.
We'd like to talk to your husband if he's decent. Of course, Daryl here don't care either way.
Dear?
Hi, guys. What can I do for you?
We're here today as three of the great unwashed.
Really?
We got to do something about saving Stony Ridge Woods.
What we have to find is someone who'll run against Mayor Dodds. I've called everybody in town, and no one wants to run.
Okay, I'll do it.
Larry, you're not suggesting that you run for mayor.
You said no one else would do it.
There's got to be someone I haven't called.
Why bother? You agreed with everything I said at the meeting last night, didn't you?
Yeah, except maybe which bird is the tastiest. The point is, I don't think you'd stand a chance of winning.
I got a better chance of getting votes than if nobody ran.
Maybe.
Well, that's all I need to hear. Come on, Daryl, let's get our tools. I read somewhere a candidate should put together a platform.
Dick, is it true Larry, Daryl, and Daryl are running for mayor?
Don't be silly. Just Larry.
Well, we found somebody else to run against Mayor Dodds.
Yeah, somebody who shaves.
Me.
Great.
So, Dick, do I have your endorsement?
With all the influence that goes with it.
Want to hear my slogan?
Sure.
Vote for Chester for mayor.
Catchy.
I wrote it.
Well, thanks for your endorsement, Dick. Oh, and what's our battle cry?
Vote for Chester for mayor.
It's like a Cole Porter lyric.
Juliet. Wherefore art thou, Juliet?
Oh, what a cute puppy.
My name is Juliet.
Smart, too.
Here, Dick, score some points with this.
Oh, this is almost too easy.
Michael, I thought I heard your car. Oh, boy, Cujo's back.
Steph, great news. My friend Bruce found an apartment.
Oh, well, goodbye, Juliet. I'll never forget you.
You bet you won't, Steph. That's the good news. The landlord won't let him have pets, so Juliet is mine forever.
Oh, these are glad tidings. But, Michael, don't you... Give me that. Michael, don't you think we should have discussed this first?
I'm sorry, Steph. I couldn't help it. Just like I couldn't help getting this.
Oh, Michael! It's beautiful.
Wait till you see what it looks like on. Say hello to Juliet Harris.
Michael, so far I've kept my feelings to myself. But I refuse to share your affections with this flea circus. Now you have a choice to make. Fur or flesh?
Whoa. Torn between two mammals.
Hi, I'm candidate Larry.
Yeah, I recognize everybody.
How do you like my campaign slogan?
Larry, there's something...
If anyone's still straddling the fence after that, we got these.
Larry and Dick Loudon, 2 men, 1 mind. Larry, I think that should be 2 men of 1 mind.
Oh, I wish you'd said something earlier. Daryl, looks like you're going to have to spend the rest of the day chasing cars.
Hold it! Guys, that won't be necessary. Chester Wanamaker has decided to run for mayor, and since he feels the same way we do about the woods, now that he's running, you can drop out of the race.
No way. I got a better chance to win than him. I got something he ain't never going to have. Your endorsement.
Larry? What I'm trying to say is I've given Chester my endorsement.
Well, okay. But it kind of dilutes the significance if you endorse the both of us.
Larry, I only endorsed him. I never endorsed you.
One day in politics, and already I've been stabbed in the back.
It's just that I have this crazy feeling that Chester has a better chance of winning.
Why?
Well, a mayor has to inspire confidence. He has to be a skilled administrator. He has to understand the intricacies of running a community.
That's me in a nutshell.
Larry, drop out of the race.
No, sir. Them woods was my home, and no one can defend them better than me.
Larry, you're just going to get hurt.
How can anything hurt worse than a knife in the back? Come on, Daryl. Let's go shake some babies.
Kiss babies.
Sure. Set us up for another fall.
Hi, George.
Chester?
Thanks for helping me with my speech, Dick, especially for the opening joke.
What opening joke?
Oh, at the Meet the Candidates debate tonight, Chester is going to say, "Ladies and gentlemen, I've come here tonight to ask for your support. Not that I couldn't stand up without it." Chester? I'll catch him before he goes on.
Did you tell the joke right, or is it just not funny?
George, it's hard for me to help Chester when I have all this guilt about Larry. You know, I feel like I betrayed him.
Hi, I'm Larry. Vote for Larry. Save the trees. Don't stay at the Stratford Inn.
Apparently Evidently, he feels the same way. He'll probably never talk to me again.
It sounds like you're going to miss Larry.
Well, not miss. You know, it's like when you have a mole removed, you know? You never really wanted it, but you kind of missed the bump.
Hi, all. I've got my puppy, but is my kitten around?
I hate to answer a question like that, but Stephanie's upstairs.
Steph?
Oh, we're going to meet the candidate debate tonight. Are you and Stephanie going? What am I saying?
Michael, I thought I told you not to come back until you dumped the other woman.
Don't worry, Steph. She's got one paw out the door as we speak. I'm passing flyers around the neighborhood trying to find her a home, so if you could just watch her for a while.
You're leaving her here?
Steph, I can't take her with me. I think she knows what's going on.
Michael!
Bye, girls.
Michael! Look, I've got things to do, so just sit there and keep your yap shut. Don't give me that look. I invented it. And you're doing it wrong. It goes like this. Look, just play with your silly toy and stop bothering me. Oh, do I have to do everything? Come on, Juliet. Oh, you like that, huh? I'll bet you think I'm going to do it again. Ha, fooled you. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, Juliet, that's our girl. Whose itty bitty doggy are you?
I'm back. So how did you two get along?
Nobody got bitten.
You know, they say that only God can make a tree. Well, I believe that's true. It's also true that only man can cut trees down with power saws. Now, God has done his part. I think it's high time we did ours. Thank you. Thank you.
George.
Oh, sorry. Boy, that guy can really tamper with your mind.
Good evening. I'm Chester Wanamaker. Dick Loudon wrote me a real funny opening joke, but he told me not to tell it. But maybe now is not the time to laugh. The survival of Stony Ridge Woods is at stake. Now, I know money is important to all of us.
I disagree.
Well, it's important to the rest of us. But I, for one, would rather have the green of the leaf than the green of the dollar.
Ditto. Daryl thinks I should expand on that. Daryl and I used to have a business called Anything for a Buck. Well, there's some things you don't do for twice that amount. You don't destroy things that are beautiful. If you keep developing the land, you lose what drew people to it in the first place. Some things can't be improved upon. Things like the first sound a baby makes. Things like Daryl's fettuccine Alfredo. And Stony Ridge Woods. The man upstairs will take care of them babies. And Daryl will keep an eye on that fettuccine. But it's up to us to protect them woods. Thank you.
You know what I like about you? You're so down to earth. I mean, how many candidates aren't afraid to say, I don't know?
I don't know.
Yep.
I guess you heard the election results.
What makes you think so? We ain't partying yet, are we?
Well, who won?
Larry.
Wait a minute. He didn't win.
He didn't.
Chester won.
Well, does that count absentee ballots? I'm real big with servicemen overseas.
Larry, it's over.
Darn.
But the woods were saved, and I think your speech had something to do with it.
Which one? Ditto or the wordy one?
Probably a combination. But I think you campaigned admirably, except for shaking a few babies.
Well, what was the vote anyway?
Gee, I don't know exactly. Something like 419 to 321 to around 5.
Well, is that second place fella in this room? Oh. How around 5 was it?
3.
3? Just a second. You voted for me, and I voted for me. There's a Benedict Darrell here. Whichever one of you it is, I guess blood isn't as thick as your head.
Larry, one more vote wouldn't have put you over the top.
I guess that's it. People have jeered. How come I only got 3 votes? Is there something wrong with me?
It's just that you have this certain image that, for some reason, didn't fit with Mayor.
What is my image?
I think people think of you as more a restaurateur.
Oh, you want a burger?
No. I, on the other hand, think of you as a...
Yes?
A friend.
I guess I won something after all. I guess that's it. Guess it's time for my concession speech. Hi, I lost. Okay, let's party.
Look at that. Even in defeat, honest, direct, concise. I say we really missed out.
It's a squeaking hot dog. Where is she?
Bad news, Steph. My friend Bruce found an apartment.
No!
Yes, they take pets. Bruce picked Juliet up about half an hour ago.
And you just let her go?
Steph, my heart's already been ripped into kibbles and bits. We've got to look on the bright side. No more walking her 3 times a day.
No more getting fur all over my dress.
And best of all, we've still got each other.
Oh, Michael.
castle. Are your parents traveling in Europe?
No, that's our summer house. Ever since Daddy's retired, he's taken up photography.
Ah, I wondered why a postcard would have a finger in it. Stephanie, hold still.
Joanna, I don't know why we have to go through this. I already told you my measurements.
I'm afraid I need more to go on than perfect.
Why do we have to wear stupid costumes anyway?
It's a tradition. Now stop complaining. You're going to look beautiful.
I already do. Dressing up in a colonial gown may excite you, but what about those of us who don't need gimmicks?
Hi, Joanna, Stephanie. Look what I got for colonial days.
Oh, that's great, George. Doesn't he look handsome?
As handsome as a person can look in clothing with corners.
What's going on?
Well, I've got a few more finishing touches to put on your costume for colonial days.
Oh, no. Is this weekend colonial days?
Forsooth, landholder Loudon.
I have to spend the weekend finishing my book. The deadline's Monday.
You said you'd have that done.
Well, honey, then you shouldn't have bought me that miniature basketball hoop for my wastepaper basket. It's hard to write with the stands chanting, loud, loud, loud. I'm afraid I'm going to have to miss the celebration.
Dick, you can't miss colonial days.
Yeah, Dick. You'll miss the reenactment of the British siege, the plague of 1724, and the Great Indian Massacre.
Well, I'd like to participate, George, if only to relive the good times.
Well, there's also a strict town ordinance that says everyone has to dress up or else.
Or else what?
You know, I'm not sure. No one's ever dared risk it before.
Well, that sounds like cruel and vague punishment. Anyway, I'm going to spend the weekend in my study, so I'll have no reason to wear a costume.
I can think of one.
What's that?
I spent 2 weeks making it.
Oh, that is wonderful.
I know.
Stephanie, you look...
Oh, George, don't say I look more beautiful than you've ever seen me.
Why not?
Because it'll mean I haven't always looked my best, and that my entire existence has been a stupid, useless, pointless waste.
Oh. I've shoveled stuff that looked better than you.
Well, how do I look?
Boy, you look a lot better than Stephanie does, that's for sure.
Let's not overdo it, George. Where's Dick?
Stalling. I don't think he likes his costume.
Why not?
That does it.
Dick! Just ignore them. That is the way noblemen dressed.
There's nothing noble about this. I mean, look at me. No wonder the Indians massacred these people.
Don't feel bad. At least you don't look more beautiful than you've ever looked in your entire life.
Thank you.
Officer Shiflett, don't you look authentic?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry to bust in like this, but I nabbed a traffic violator. Claims to be somebody here's father.
My daughter works here.
Alleged daughter.
Mr. Vanderkellen. Officer Shiflett, this is Stephanie's father.
Okay, I've ID'd him. Nailed him for 2 counts of driving against the parade. It was awful. Batons everywhere.
I had the right of way.
How do you figure?
I always have the right of way.
Not in my town.
Mr. Vanderkellen, I'm Dick Loudon.
How do you do?
It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
What are you supposed to be?
A nobleman.
I guess while some people were carving out the wilderness, somebody had to stay home and dance backwards.
Daddy!
Princess! yes.
Daddy! Have you met Dick and Joanna, the people who make me clean toilets?
Oh, yes.
And I'm George Utley, the man they make fixed toilets.
Charles.
Daddy, what are you doing here?
I came to visit you, sweetheart.
No, seriously.
Stephanie, I know we've had our differences in the past, but now that I'm retired, I'm determined to spend more time with my family.
Where's Mummy?
I left her in Newport. Oh, she's on several fundraising committees, and her presence was needed, what with this save the $1,000 bill crisis.
I guess there's no point in contributing money.
So, how long will you be in town?
As long as my daughter can stand me.
Come on, I'll make up a room for you if you promise not to watch.
Stephanie, the rooms are all full.
Oh, that's right. Who can we kick out?
Stephanie, I really think I should take a room elsewhere.
I'm afraid every room in town's booked for colonial days. It's a madhouse. I could even be looking at some mob control.
Well, I've got a nice big room over the garage. If you want, we can set up a cot.
George, I hardly think that.
Oh, no, that would be fine. Lead the way, George.
Something is seriously wrong with Daddy.
What are you talking about? He seemed fine.
Fine? Dick, my father just agreed to share a room with George over a garage and sleep on a cot.
All right. 3 early warning signs.
Look, dear, an antique broom. Everything here is so authentic.
Stephanie, you know the rules. Everything is supposed to be done the way it was in the old days.
Okay. But it's not fair. Even the Flintstones had a vacuum.
Joanna, I can't work in this. Now I've lost my blue editing pencil.
Well, Dick, you can't blame that on your costume.
Yes, I can. I tried to stick it behind my ear, and my wig ate it.
Well, come on in and sit down. I'll look for it.
While you're in there, see if you can find chapter 3.
Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother Darryl, and this is my other brother Darryl. And this is our friend Art.
Daddy?
Princess.
Oh, you two are related? There's another faux pas for the record.
Guess what, kitten? I was strolling through the woods and I came across these 3 chaps dressed as colorful 18th century woodsmen.
You look kind of sartorially resplendent yourself, Art.
Look, they're teaching me how to whittle. It's enormously relaxing and practical, too. This is going to be a grandfather clock.
Well, we gotta go. Art, we want to thank you for that tip on the deferred investment credit.
Okay, Daddy. Why are you acting so nutso?
Can a fellow keep busy without having his sanity questioned? Here, stop worrying and buy yourself something. Oh, it's late. George promised to teach me how to chop firewood. I hope I don't get my grandfather clock mixed in with the kindling.
Just remember not to put your pencil behind your ear.
Oh, my God.
What's wrong?
Look at what my father just gave me.
$100.
It all makes sense now. Daddy's not retired. He's broke.
And he's obviously trying to cover by giving away huge sums of money.
Dick, he used to give me more than this to buy gum.
Stephanie, don't you think you might be jumping to conclusions?
Well, what conclusion would you jump to if your father couldn't afford gum? Daddy! Daddy, stop playing Paul Bunyan then get in here.
You really mustn't yell at a person when he's swinging an axe.
Daddy, don't try to deny that something's wrong because I know what it is.
You do?
Yes, and we'll survive. You can liquidate, and Mummy is always finding loose bullion in the sofa.
Sweetheart, what on earth are you talking about?
Or being poor.
We're not poor.
We're not? You mean your fortune, parentheses, my inheritance, close parentheses, is safe?
Of course. It's nothing like that. It's just, well, I left your mother. Unavoidable. Your mother and I had a terrible row.
And you left her?
No, I left a screaming fishwife that had taken possession of her body.
This is kind of bordering on the personal.
Now, maybe Dick and I should...
No, I want the world to know what a maniacal shrew I married.
Well, since you're backing off the personal stuff...
Daddy, this doesn't sound like Mummy at all.
The woman threw Wedgwood at me.
No.
Fortunately, I ducked, but she hit the Picasso.
Fights at your house can really add up.
Daddy, what started all this?
Who knows? One minute she was playing bridge with her club, the next she was using language that... Well, I wouldn't be surprised to learn that there was sailor blood on your mother's side of the family.
But you can't just walk out on 38 years of marriage.
Oh, really? Just watch my dust.
Daddy!
Did you ever get your father to hold still long enough to talk to him last night?
No. So I telephoned Mummy and tried to talk her into driving up here, but she wouldn't listen. I even pouted, but it loses something over the phone.
Oh, morning, honey. Did you sleep well?
No, I was too excited about getting to wear this again.
Dick, it's the last day of the celebration. Tomorrow you can put on your old clothes.
Gee, I don't know, honey. I've heard that once you've worn lavender satin, it's hard to go back.
Hello?
Mummy, what are you doing here? I thought you said you weren't coming up.
But I just couldn't forget what your father and I had meant to each other. Besides, what did you expect with the way you pouted on the phone?
Mummy, I'd like you to meet Dick and Joanna, the people who make me clean the glap out of drains with my hand.
Stephanie's told me so much about you.
Well, I hope drain glop wasn't the high point.
Thanks, George. I never changed oil before. It's ever so much more fun than shipping it in from Kuwait. What are you doing here?
I came here to talk to you.
You're wasting your time, Marion. There's nothing left to discuss, especially after you called me that name.
What name?
The one that jumped right out of the gutter into your mouth.
Noodlehead?
The N-word again. Now, you all heard it.
Well, of course I called you that. You mooned my bridge club.
I'm going to my study.
I'm going to the kitchen.
Garage.
Wait, that won't be necessary. I'm the one who'll be leaving.
Noodlehead. Noodlehead. Noodlehead.
What did I tell you? Sailor blood. Is my wife around?
Do you want me to get her?
No.
Mr. Van der Kellen, you're not really leaving.
Yes, I am. Would you please tell your husband that I hope we meet again under less bizarre circumstances?
Now, there's nothing bizarre about a domestic squabble.
I was talking about his clothes.
There he is, officer.
Sorry, sir, you're in violation of Article 3, Paragraph 2 of the Colonial Day Celebration Bylaws.
Now, what does that mean?
You got trouble right here in River City? The rule says all residents must dress up in colonial costumes. I don't think the Minutemen wear Italian shoes.
I'm not a resident.
Paying to stay here?
Well, no.
And didn't I hear you say that you're staying indefinitely?
Well, yes.
You're a resident.
You put him up to this.
Well, you know how often I said that people who don't know how to dress properly should be taken off the streets.
What's going on?
Dick, what happened to your costume?
Joanna, I'm sorry. I wasn't getting any work done. I kept rolling my lace cuffs into my typewriter.
Whoa, look what got caught in the dragnet.
Wait a minute. What is this?
Taking you in for non-compliance with the dress code. It's all part of the fun we call colonial days.
This is ridiculous.
We can sue you for this.
Go ahead. Maketh my day. I've been wanting to say that. All right, come on. It's gonna be a little crowded. Hope you don't mind sitting in the back, Mr. Loudon.
There's no way I'm getting on that horse.
I demand to call my attorney.
Sorry, the telephone won't be invented for another 100 years. Cheer up, gentlemen. Like I said, it's all part of the fun.
Oh, when the good times roll, this is where I want to be.
Time to make my rounds. I'll stop by later and scare the pigeons off you.
Stephanie, what is so important that you had to drag me down here like this?
Well, you said that you wish Daddy would hold still long enough to talk to him.
Well. He couldn't get much stiller than that.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Dick. I'm sorry you got dragged into this, and you were working on your book, too.
Hey, it really isn't that much of a disruption.
All right, Arthur, now that I've got you where I want you, what's going on?
Leave me alone.
Daddy, you're in no position to be stubborn. We can make you talk.
Nobody can make me do anything.
You're a proud man, aren't you, Daddy? That's what I've always loved about you. You've always had your pride, your dignity, and your savoir-faire.
All right, I'll talk. Just take them off.
Why did you humiliate me in front of my bridge club?
Because your bridge club is stupid.
You think the Democrats are stupid, but you never moved them.
I was tempted in 72. Besides, you're always so busy with your clubs and charities, I didn't think you'd even notice.
Notice? We all noticed. Mrs. Hodgkins buttered and ate the 3 of hearts. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Maybe this is none of my business, but I think what your husband is trying to say, that with you busy all the time, maybe you haven't been paying as much attention to him lately. When you're in stir with a guy, you get to know him.
Arthur, I've always been busy with my clubs and charities. I had to be. You were always off earning gobs.
But now I'm retired. They took my name off the door and put it on a plaque with a bunch of dead people.
Arthur, you're not making any sense.
I think what he's trying to say is he feels like he's useless.
Do you mind? This is a personal conversation.
I'm sorry. I'll move over there out of earshot.
Wait, Mummy. Usually when Dick talks, I don't listen either. But this time he might be onto something.
Arthur, are you feeling useless?
How should I feel? The business is fine without me. The children are gone. My wife doesn't need me. I'm nothing. I feel like mooning the world.
Well, I had no idea you felt this way. You've always been so strong and confident.
I know. I didn't want you to see me like this. Not like this, like this.
But, Arthur, I love you like this. I love you any way you are.
Sweetheart, I love you too.
Possibly this is a bad time, but could someone scratch my nose?
dear. Mummy, couldn't you drop one or two of your activities to make time for Daddy?
Well, I suppose so. It's a sure bet the bridge club isn't coming back.
And Daddy, couldn't you go back to work part-time?
Well, some people have been trying to entice me to helping them out of their financial crisis.
Well, that's wonderful, Daddy. Who?
The English.
What a pair of noodleheads we've been.
Friends again?
Yes, we are.
Then consider yourself on parole.
Ah.
Now, don't show your mugs around here again unless they're in love.
I'm thirsty. Let's go over and buy the lemonade stand.
An unfriendly takeover. My Arthur is back.
Now that everybody is friends again, will you let me out of here so I can give my nose a real scratch?
Sorry. His arrest was a setup. Yours was a righteous bust. You got another hour.
What?
And none of that. Part of the punishment.
Folks, could someone scratch my nose? It's worth money. $5 to scratch my nose. Anybody, $5 to scratch my nose?
Tough negotiation with his boss. You're certainly acting chipper.
Well, that's because I've come up with a surefire strategy on how to get what I want. Here, I'll show you. You be Bev, and you play the devil's advocate.
All right.
Bev, I'd like a microwave for my dressing.
In a pig's eye, bozo.
It's more like her to say in a pig's eye dick.
In a pig's eye, Dick.
Aha! You took the bait. I don't want a microwave.
Then why did you ask for one?
Bev, you are so naive. When she turns me down, she'll be consumed with guilt. Then I ask her for what I really want, new carpeting for the set. Her only answer can be, what color and how soon?
Sounds like you're ready for anything, honey.
Hey, bring on the Middle East.
I just pulled off what could be the greatest practical joke in history. You know how Stephanie is always so worried about her weight? I turned her scale up 2 pounds.
You didn't.
You know, George, that almost borders on the cruel.
Would anyone know if there's been an increase in the Earth's gravitational pull lately?
Not that I've heard, Dick.
There was nothing on the news.
Why?
Just asking.
And you two are terrible.
And since there's nothing I enjoy after a show more than a piping hot dish of tater tots, I'd really like a microwave in my dressing room.
okay.
What?
We're getting a new microwave for the executive lounge, so I can let you have the old one. Well, if there's nothing else.
Actually, what I really wanted was new carpeting for the set.
Come on, I just gave you a microwave.
Bev, Disasterville on the set. Pete was about to go on the air and the boom man hit him on the head. Pete's on the way to the hospital, but don't worry, the mic's okay.
You're kidding. We don't have a host for the show?
Well, it looks like I'm in a position to do the station a real favor.
All right, what color carpet and how soon?
Beige and yesterday.
Well, come on, Dick, we don't want to keep the kids waiting.
Kids? Well, wait a minute. You didn't say it was a children's show.
It's not your typical kid vid. This one's real sophisticated.
Ahoy, mateys. Shiver me timbers if it isn't time for Pirate Pete's Cartoon Lagoon. Now, it doesn't take a spyglass to tell that I'm not Pirate Pete. I'm Long John Loudon, his scurvy cousin. If I could interject something here, Pirate Pete is in the hospital, and I'm sure he'd appreciate any cards or letters you might send him. But now on with the fun, me buckos. Har. 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 How are you doing today, Perch? Perch? Oh, Perch. How are you doing today, Perch? I'm fine, Long John. Good. Well, it's time for the mail. Let's hoist up our net and see what we've got. Har. Dear Pirate Pete, I can't wait to grow up and plunder and pillage the high seas just like you. I wish you a lot of luck, Melissa. Remember me, hearties, if you want to write us here at sea, you'll need one of Pirate Pete's official message bottles. They keep your letter bone dry, and they're only $5.95.
That's not a question, Dick.
Well, I don't want this to be stolen. I better put it for safekeeping in my trusty treasure chest. Which you kids can have for only $39.95. Oh, come on.
Lead into the cartoon, Dick.
And now, mateys, it's time for a Rowdy Rooster cartoon. Let's watch.
And we're clear.
Michael, that is the most reprehensible children's show I've ever seen. It's just one long, vulgar sales pitch.
Vulgar? There are some damn fine cartoons.
That duck was just force-fed a stick of dynamite.
What duck, Dick?
Michael.
Sorry, Dick, you're on again. Doing a commercial.
A commercial? That's a change of pace.
Cue Dick.
We're back. Now let's take a look at the latest in fun from our very good friends at the Bunny Hutch Toy Shop. You know, kids, Pirating in the 80s demands a modern approach. The Annihilator 5000. Ow! I'm sorry, Lionel. But this is ridiculous. I can't recommend this to children. I couldn't even recommend it to a Marine.
Dick, stick with the cards.
Parents, you should be ashamed to let your children watch this show. Let them read a book, go out and play, watch fruit ripen, anything but this.
And now back to our wonderful cartoon.
And we're clear.
All right, Dick, don't worry. When we come back, we'll do some swirly effects, and we'll tell the kids it was a dream sequence.
Dick, Michael, to my office, now.
Of course, that won't fool her.
Well, guys, the switchboard is lit up with calls saying Pirate Pete is a ripoff. What the hell was going on out there?
It's not my fault, Bev. I had everything written down on cue cards, but then Dick had to go pay attention to what he was reading.
I'm proud of what I did. That show is just a bunch of sales pitches, occasionally interrupted by an exploding duck. I mean, that man is getting rich off innocent children.
Pete's not rich.
He's not? Well, what about those message bottles and treasure chests?
Dick, this is a tiny station with a tiny audience. Even with the promotional items, we pay Pete about as much as we pay you.
Oh, my God.
And now he's in the hospital, and the crew is saying he doesn't have insurance.
Oh, my God.
Yes. It's the station owner. Hello?
Well, I'm not sorry that I spoke up, but maybe I'll stop by the hospital and see if there's anything the poor guy needs.
Well, Dick, as long as you're going to be seeing him anyway, could you tell Pete one more thing? He's canceled.
God, it's humiliating being fat. As I ran through town, people looked at me like something they'd trim off meat.
Stephanie, about this weight thing.
I just can't deal with being imperfect. I don't know how you've handled it all these years. Oh, sorry, you were saying something?
About your weight. It's a darn shame. Oh, George, I think your practical joke is about over. Stephanie just jogged all morning to lose weight.
I know. So I turned her scale up a little more.
Hi, Mr. Pittman. You have a visitor.
Oh? Hi, I'm Dick Loudon. I took over your show.
Oh, listen, I can't thank you enough. I'm sorry I missed it, but they don't have a TV in radiology.
Don't take too much time, you know. He's still weak.
That Ellen, she's terrific. She grew up watching my show. Now her children watch. I don't have any kids of my own. That's my family.
So how's the noggin?
I'll be 100% when I get back to the show.
Pete, I have something I have to tell you.
Yeah?
This isn't easy.
You know, when my little mateys have trouble telling their mummies and daddies something, I give them a piece of advice. I tell them to take in a deep breath, then let it out, then say what's on their minds.
Well, this is a little more than a bad report card.
Well, what works for the little mateys works for grown-up buccaneers, too. So why don't you try it? Just take in a deep breath, let it out, then say it.
You're canceled.
Well, I don't understand. Why would they cancel me? The show was so popular.
The way I heard the story, someone pointed out that it was long on violence and commercialism and short on anything good.
Well, who would stab me in the back when I'm in the hospital?
Me.
You?
I didn't mean for him to cancel your show, but I was selling $40 cardboard. The duck exploded. I shot Lionel.
Did you save a bullet for me?
Suppose I try to get your show back.
Can you do that?
Hey, I got you canceled, didn't I?
Hi, I'm Larry, and this is my brother Daryl.
What about your other brother, Daryl?
I'm sorry, he's too upset to participate in this conversation. We'd like to take this up with the spouse of the house.
Dick? Right away?
Oh. Hi, guys.
Easy, Daryl.
What's the matter?
Daryl ain't been the same since he heard that Pirate Pete got the proverbial axe. It's his favorite program next to Nightline.
Guys, before you get too worked up, I talked the station into putting Pirate Pete back on. I'm going to co-host with him today and show him how to do it right.
Well, Daryl's adopting a wait-and-see attitude. Oh, by the way, if you don't mind some constructive criticism, we could tell it was you talking for Perch.
I'm really looking forward to seeing the show.
Good, because I'm going to be educational and entertaining without sacrificing one iota of fun.
Yeah, and I hear you look ridiculous in a pirate suit.
Well, the practical joke is officially over.
Finally. I hope Stephanie wasn't too angry when you told her.
Oh, I didn't tell her. She would have killed me. I just set her scale back to normal. She'll weigh herself and everything will be fine again.
Make way, I'm coming down and I need room.
I don't think she's weighed herself yet.
Stephanie, why are you wearing that?
I couldn't get out of my lunch date with Michael. This is turning into a nightmare. Can you make out any hint of my shape under here?
As far as I can tell, you could be riding a horse.
Who am I kidding? One look at these chubby cheeks and Michael will start calling me Big Mama.
Michael, what's keeping Pete? There's no point in my doing the show alone.
Believe me, Dick, nobody wants that. Steph?
I don't blame you for not recognizing me. Michael, something horrible has happened. I've ballooned 2 pounds.
What? Well, there'll just be more of you to love.
Michael, please. I know it's only a matter of time before you drop me. I'd lose respect for you if you didn't. Just try to remember me with one chin.
Steph, it can't end this way. Call if you get better.
Michael, Stephanie, you haven't gained any weight. George rigged your scale.
What? Why would he do a thing like that?
It was supposed to be funny.
It's sick and depraved.
I tried to stop him. Oh no, throw that in the dumpster. The toy shop promised me that they'd send something that wouldn't massacre the crew.
Steph, you've been through a trauma. Why don't you go to my office and cool down?
Pete, where have you been? I asked you to come here a few minutes early so we could discuss changes in the show.
10 seconds to air.
I am early. What are the changes?
Don't worry, I'll be right here to guide you through it.
Ahoy, mateys! Well, shiver me timbers if it isn't time for Pirate Pete's Cartoon Lagoon. And I'd like to thank my cousin Long John Loudon for taking command of the ship yesterday. Ha!
Thank you, Pirate Pete, and I'm sure all the Buccaneers join me in welcoming you back to the helm.
Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of rum.
Actually, Pete, instead of glorifying the use of alcohol. From now on, let's say yo ho ho and a glass of unsweetened fruit juice. I know, Pirate Pete. Let's tell everybody about today's exciting show.
Hi, it's Thursday. And that means today's cartoon will feature those two scamps, Rough and Tumble.
Actually, Pete, there's no room on this ship for people who can't behave like little gentlemen. So instead, we're going to show a fascinating film called The Apple, Nature's Toothbrush.
We're going to show a hygiene film?
Sound good to me.
What's that supposed to be?
That was Perch. He says he likes the sound of that film.
No, I don't. Yes, I do.
Well, let's hoist up the net and check the mail.
Don't forget, boys and girls, if you want to write Pirate Pete here at sea, you'll need one of these official message bottles. Where are the message bottles?
Don't need them, Pirate Pete. Turns out letters are just as good.
But the bottles were cute.
Still, it's not a good idea to throw bottles or anything else into our friend, the ocean. Now, for our first letter. Dear Pirate Pete, I really enjoy the show. Could you please refresh me on the vowels? Signed, Kenny.
Come on, no kid wrote that.
Well, Kenny, the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. And sometimes what, Pirate Pete?
You leave me out of this.
The answer is Y. Well, that was fun. Let's read another.
Get that one way at the back. Shiver me timbers, but it seems Long John has had a little accident.
Pete, let me down this instant.
My kids, old Long John's forgot the magic word, please. He's not behaving like a little gentleman.
Please let me down.
A little late for that. Right now, let's see what our friends at the Bunny Hutch toy shop have for us today. This is for land-loving sissies. Give me something that shoots. Pirate Pete's got his show back. Har!
Did Dick say how Stephanie reacted when she found out about my practical joke?
She wasn't very happy about it, George.
She didn't say, well, that's a good one on me, and I bear no grudge against old George.
No, George.
Well, I might as well brace myself. Stephanie's smart. She's going to find some real clever, subtle way to get back at me.
Meow. Hi.
What have you got there?
What's it look like?
Dick. Darts.
Yeah, I finally found them. Those are those custom-made hand tool babies I used to use in college when I was a college champion. Champion/legend. Yeah, when I hung these babies up, I was undefeated. Now I'm needed again.
For what?
Oh, this coming Thursday, the station is having a big dart tournament. Tournament/massacre.
Afternoon, Star. Star's better half. Where's that little blonde I like to call Stephanie?
She's in that little place we like to call her room.
Stephanie, Michael's here.
Dick, I'm setting up teams for the dart tournament. Are you any good? Whoa, bullseyes beware.
Dick was a champion in college.
Dick, what would you say if I teamed you and yours truly on the same team with Bev Dutton, the head cheese at WPIV?
I'd say, are you and Bev lucky?
Guess what? Joanne and I are going to the grand opening of that new French restaurant on Thursday. You want to come? It's an opportunity to dress up and be seen with me.
Ouch. The station's annual dart tourney is Thursday.
But, Michael, a grand opening happens only once. Annual things are like every year.
But this is business, Steph, and you do have Joanna to go with. And we can date every night right up to the bad one.
Well, I'll try that. But you're still going to have to do something about this.
Then retract lip. Let's get out there and date.
Your turn, Beth.
I love these tournaments. The one time of year we can drop the employer-employee thing and just get together like old friends. 85, bud. Read it and weep, bozos. We're gonna smoke their butts.
Let's not get cocky, Bev. Let's just leave them to dead.
Hey, Dick, those look neat. Can I use them too?
Oh, I'm sorry, JJ. These are specially balanced for my hand.
Fine, Dick. Why don't we all act like we're four and not share our toys?
What'd you get, Dick?
15.
Exactly which team did you plan to leave for dead?
15?
I'm not sure what's wrong.
Dick, maybe you're too tense.
Your turn, Michael.
Oh, yeah, sure, sorry. All right, now, Dick, I want to see some relaxing, and I want to see it now.
How'd you do, Michael?
Oh, 128.
Geez, that's over 100 more than Dick.
Michael, we're gonna mop up the floor with their heads.
Wait a minute. I know what it is. I've never worn a jacket like this before, playing darts. Oh yeah, that's much better. The jacket was a culprit. Yeah, the shirt was a culprit.
$20?
If he says his shorts are the culprit, I'm leaving. Steph, what are you doing here?
Oh, that stupid restaurant canceled its grand opening.
Stephanie, the place caught fire.
Poor Steph.
When you left the house, you had clothes on, right?
Joanna, obviously you don't understand darts.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Go, but this is kind of important, and you said I could have tonight off.
That was before I had nothing to do.
Michael, it's your turn.
We'll go someplace as soon as the tournament is over.
Michael, you want me to wait in a basement where people are perspiring? We're leaving.
But, Steph, I'm a hero. Dick went to pieces, and I'm carrying the day.
Michael, how does the thought of dating air sound to you?
Thanks, everybody. I had a wonderful time.
Michael, it's amazing he throws darts so well with no spying.
Very good, George.
Yeah, I thought bullseyes were going to be hard to get. But with these darts of yours, you can't miss. Unless you're real good like you.
Were you throwing from the regulation distance 7 feet 9 1/4 inches?
Oh, well, see, that explains it. I must have been throwing 15 feet. I'll go back and do it right. Oh, Joanna asked me to remind you that it's attic cleaning day.
You're kidding. You mean I completely missed attic cleaning Eve?
Hi, George. Dick, got a minute?
No. Because you left last night, I lost my first dart tournament in 17 years. And then I had to listen to a taunting crowd chant, "Take it off, take it all off."
I know, Dick. I'm sorry.
You what?
I'm sorry. I behaved badly, and I'm not going to make any excuses.
All right, who are you and what have you done with Michael?
Dick, I was mad when Steph made me leave the dart tournament last night, but I thought it would go away. Then in the restaurant, when the champagne tickled her nose and she went, "Ooh," all I could think was, I'm not liking you. Dick, I'm scared. I mean, there was one time when I didn't like her dress, and there were 4 humid days when I didn't like her hair. But I've never not liked her.
Well, maybe the first step in getting to like Stephanie again is not letting her walk all over you like last night.
Well, what could I do? She was stamping her size 4 foot.
So?
Well, what do you do when Joanna stamps her gunboats?
First, it isn't like Joanna to stamp her gunboats. And if she did, then I'd have to blow her out of the water.
Gee, Dick. I never thought I'd want to be you before.
Honey, I could use your help in the attic.
Not just now, dear.
Dick, you've been putting this off for months. We really should get on it.
I said not now. Get out of my face, woman. Sorry, Michael. I usually try to do that in private.
Dick, if I said that to Steph, she'd leave me and take my tongue with her. But I guess I've got to say something.
Get out of my face, woman.
Okay, let's hit that attic, sweetheart.
Steph?
Michael!
Steph, you and I have to talk.
Yes, Michael?
Before we do, could you kiss me again? No goosebumps.
Well, they're probably bunched up underneath your clothes. right, where are they?
Steph, I'm really sorry, but ever since you made me leave the dart tournament last night, I'm having trouble liking you.
Well, you're forgiven.
Steph, listen to me. You run this relationship, and I don't like it, I think.
Well, this sounds like a criticism. And if it is, there are plenty of men out there who would love to make me happy.
This is exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about, pretty much. If I don't do what you want, you threaten to leave me. I can't go on like that.
Okay, this is definitely a criticism. Michael, I don't waste my time with people who don't like me. Now, you have 5 seconds to reword everything you just said into a compliment.
I can't.
You're upset. Take another 5 seconds.
Steph, you're not giving me any choice. I can't keep on being with you and loving you and not liking you. I don't think we should see each other anymore.
You certainly seem better. Well, you can't walk around grieving. Misery really ages a face. You should remember that, Joanna. But I am starting to lose patience with Michael. It's been 3 days. If he doesn't call pretty soon, this relationship's in big trouble. Stephanie, you two broke up. Isn't that sort of the suburbs of trouble?
Good morning.
So much for your suburbs.
Joanna, cup. Stephanie.
Good morning, Michael.
Steph,
Yes, Michael?
could you return my Julio Iglesias album? Joanna, is Dick in his office?
Yes.
Thanks. See you.
Well, that's not what he's supposed to do. Stephanie, maybe you should talk to him. Joanna, when he ignores me and demands custody of Julio, well, it's over. Starting tonight, I'm dating again.
Has Stephanie gone?
She's out on the porch. Why?
What happened?
You didn't tell me Steph would be here.
Michael, she lives here.
Oh, Michael, pull yourself together.
I can't.
But misery ages a face. Joanna, I need a man's opinion of how pretty I look. Where's Dick?
He met Michael for lunch and then he went to the station for the show.
Is this Sunday already? Let's see. Paul, Jerry, Ken, Bill, Habib. It is Sunday.
You like any of those guys?
Well, Ken was nice, but his highest aspiration is to buy a pickup truck and equip it with really big tires. I don't know. Maybe it's just that none of them are...
Michael?
Maybe Patrick will be different. He's an artist. I wouldn't mind seeing paintings of myself in the major museums.
Hi, Stephanie.
Roses. How original. Joanna, this is Patrick. Hello.
Hello.
Well, how do I look?
Fine.
This is a new dress.
Looks new.
Oh, stop. That's a very nice shirt.
Oh, thanks. It belonged to my brother. He was on a diet, so he gave me all his fat clothes.
So, Patrick, I hear you're an artist.
Where the hell did you hear that?
You said you were a painter.
Well, I used to paint houses, but that was nowhere. Now I sell paint, which is an art in itself. You know why people buy paint? I mean, ask the layman, he'd say the color. Wrong. It's the name of the color. I mean, the more P's in a paint's name, the better it sells.
Well, we better go.
Where to?
How would you like to see a television station?
Ah. Okay, we open the show with some yakety-yaketa, and go to a diagram of the anteater's lair, then we trot out the stuffed anteater, and we close with some blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's always smart to build to the blah, blah, blah. JJ, right after the opening, I want a camera on.
10 seconds to air, Dick.
What?
9, 8, 7. Oh, my mistake, Dick. 30 seconds to air. I love doing that to him. He always makes the same face. Hey, the stuffed anteater isn't on the stage.
Hey, let me know when you want that anteater.
Now, bud. And we're on in 3, 2, 1, and nap time, everybody.
And now, Vermont Today, starring Dick Loudon, with today's guest, anteater expert Francine Marhofer.
You, Dick.
Francine, you're a Vermont native. How did you become interested in our long-nosed friend from the South?
Well, Dick, we have aunts in Vermont. So first I became
Patrick,
interested in...
why don't you wait here and I'll let you know if we need to continue this date.
I'll be there by the papaya pink wall. See? 3 P's.
Michael, I want you to stop this breakup nonsense.
I might add...
Steph, you're willing to compromise?
Michael, my part of the compromise is I'm here. Your part is that everything goes back to the way it was before.
Let's zoom in on this diagram, and we can all see how anteaters live.
Steph, I can't go back. You'll just... Who's the guy in the hand-me-downs?
He happens to be a respected artist. Ignore him.
I said let's zoom in.
JJ, Dick needs a zoom or something.
Oh, camera 1, zoom in on the diagram.
Michael, I've missed you. Haven't you missed me?
Well, sure, Steph. It's just not the same lip-syncing to West Side Story without my Maria. But I don't miss the way things were.
Oh, you were just the most stubborn man.
Now that we've taken a good, long look at the diagram, let's focus on Francine's stuffed anteater. Okay, where's the anteater? So this thing eats ants. Doesn't seem like a fair fight.
Michael, there's got to be a compromise that doesn't involve me.
Afraid not, Steph.
Now that the anteater is here, it's exactly as you described it. I'm sure the home audience would agree if we ever show it on camera.
Yeah, the audience can't see the anteater.
And they won't. We have to go to commercial. Cue Dick.
What? We'll be back with the anteater after this message.
And roll commercial.
What is this? I busted my tail to get you an anteater. There was no rush. What the hell is going on up here?
If you don't mind, Dick, Michael and Stephanie are trying to patch up.
I don't care. Don't listen to them. Direct the show.
Anything you say, Dick.
Michael, will you hurry up and straighten this thing out? My anteater show is falling to pieces.
I can't, Dick. She won't budge a scooch.
Stephanie, why won't you budge a scooch?
I don't know. It's just... Michael, remember that little red convertible you loved so much? And then you got a scratch on it, so you unloaded it? Well, if I back down, it's kind of the same as having a scratch.
Oh, Steph, I'd never unload you. I'd just like you to come with a few more options.
Michael, now I know why I love you. You are the sweetest man that ever lived. Now, what is the least I can do to get you back? And I mean the very least.
Let me be selfish sometimes. Like, if you really want Italian, and I really, really, really want Chinese, we go for Chinese.
What if I really, really want Italian?
Then we count reallys.
Deal. Thank God that's over.
Steph.
More?
When we don't agree on something, you can't threaten to leave me.
Can I still get mad and pout and go on buying binges?
Well, Natch, I never asked to have you declawed.
Well, okay. But that is where I draw the line. Patrick, go home.
Thank you. I had a really nice time.
Oh, Steph.
Dick, I've never seen such a shambles in my life. What kind of a show are you doing here?
Me? No one in the control booth was paying attention.
Sure. And at the dart game, you blamed your shirt.
Really? JJ was listening.
5 seconds, Dick.
I'm not going to fall for that again. Bev, I'm the only one in here who's doing his job.
And now back to Vermont Today. Once again, Dick Loudon.
Meow.
I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl. And this is my other brother Daryl.
Hi guys. What's up?
We're returning your chainsaw.
Oh, thanks. Where is it?
Oh, dear. We must have left it at the cafe. Daryl? And don't be playing. Let's see if it'll cut this on the way back. I got a confession to make. I just wanted to get rid of Daryl so we could be alone.
Why?
I'm going back to school.
Oh.
I'm probably not as educated as you think I am. Truth is, I quit high school prematurely, before I ever got in. I was afraid I wasn't high school material.
What changed your mind?
Earl?
Who's Earl?
A contestant on Jeopardy. He lost big. He changed my life.
How?
Well, I would have creamed him by 3 points. That inspired me to sign up for this high school equivalency refresher course. The test is in 2 weeks.
Well, mind is a terrible thing to waste. What do you want me to do?
Cover for me with my brothers. I don't want them to know I'm in school.
I think they'd be proud of you.
You'd be wrong. They kind of frown on higher education. Like when I drew Tippy the Turtle to try to get in that Cinderway art school. They called me uppity. You've never been on the business end of their biting sarcasm? Well, maybe a couple of times.
Well, if the Darryls come around, I'll tell them you're working on a project for me.
Ooh, you're slick. But watch out. Darryl can pry the truth out of a stone. Did you get the chainsaw? Did you look everywhere? Well, where in tarnation? Well, I'll be. I had it here all along. What'd I tell you? Already the zingers are flying.
Dick, have you seen the new Vermont tour guide? They took away one of our maple leaves.
No kidding.
Last year we were a 3 maple leaf in. This year we've only got 2. It's not fair. We've been defoliated. We can't take this line down.
We can go all over the country breaking into people's homes and drawing maple leaves in their books. What I'm trying to say is there's not much we can do about it.
Fine, Dick. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have to go to our 2 maple leaf kitchen and whip up a crock of swill.
Hi, guys. You're probably looking for Larry. As he may have mentioned to you, he's working on a project for me. Well, he is. It's for a book. As you know, I'm a writer. Well, I am. I'm doing a book on UFOs in New England, and I hired Larry to photograph the UFOs. They come out at night. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Between 8 and 10. You're probably wondering why I didn't ask you to help out. That's because UFOs are terrified of trios.
I kept thinking all night about the way the Vermont tour guide robbed us of a maple leaf, and I've written a letter.
Dear sirs, with all respect, we believe your review of our inn is unfair. Next time you hire a critic, check first to see if he's brain dead.
What do you think?
You haven't mailed this yet, have you?
No.
Good, because I have a few notes.
I dictated it over the phone as a mailgram.
Then I wouldn't change a word.
Is that a chip in that cup?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? We can't have a dining room full of damaged crockery. Is that a crack?
No. It's fine.
Miss, this cantaloupe isn't ripe.
I'm a waitress, not a bartender. Don't tell me your problems.
Can you believe the way Stephanie just treated that guest?
Well, it didn't come as a complete surprise.
Excuse me, I hate to interrupt, but only 2 positions of our 3-way light bulb are working.
My God, this place is a flop house.
Morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day today.
George, I want you to replace the 3-way light bulb in room 7, retack the carpeting on the stairs, and flush out all the radiators so they don't knock.
Boy, a day can sure turn on you fast.
And Stephanie, after breakfast, I'll have a list of chores for you, followed by a discussion of your being rude to the guests.
He started it!
I'm going to give this whole inn the once-over. Over and over and over.
Hi guys. What's up? UFOs and you.
What about it? UFOs have been spotted by as few as 1 and as many as 10,000 persons. And I said they were afraid of trios. Well, they are. It's only that magic number 3 that spooks them. This family of 3 was taken for a ride on a UFO. But you can't count the baby. It has to be 3 adults. Three angry steelworkers. Well, now, steelworkers. Okay, he's going to night school, okay?
Were they trying to determine my nocturnal whereabouts?
Yeah.
Well, I really want to thank you more than ever for keeping my secret. Because if they knew what happened last night, they'd be on me like drool on a baby.
What happened last night?
I quit school. UFOs are afraid of trios? Is that the best you could come up with?
Yeah.
Well, don't feel too bad. Those 2 could get Rambo to babble.
Larry, what happened last night? Why'd you quit school?
Well, it started off good enough. I was surprised and delighted to find a piece of complimentary gum under my seat. Next thing I know, everybody's laughing at me. So I hightailed it. I can get that kind of treatment from Darryl.
But that's no reason to quit.
On top of that, I didn't understand the lesson. It's clear to me my brain don't take up the full space my head has allowed.
Larry, suppose I tutor you.
No way, not if that means what I think it does.
It means I'll help you study and get that high school diploma.
Oh, okay.
The Earth is made up of 7 continents. Europe, Antarctica, Asia, Africa, Australia, North America, and South America.
How am I going to cram all this into one temporal lobe?
That's why you're lucky I'm here. When I was a kid, I came up with a little trick. Eat an aspirin after a nighttime snack. I can explain.
Dick, is this a good time to sand, stain, varnish, and wax the floor?
No, George.
Well, I guess I'll go wallpaper the bathroom then. Stupid maple leaf.
Larry, it's the initials. Each letter stands for a continent. Europe, Antarctica, Asia, Africa, Australia, North America, South America.
Do you suppose Miss Joanna would be free to tutor me?
Larry, give it a chance.
Darryl, what are you doing here? My lunch. Thanks. Smell. All right, get out. You had your fun.
What is it?
Turtle soup. An obvious reference to the Tippy incident.
Oh, Dick, could you help me look at these fabric swatches for the James Madison room?
I can't wait. Larry's at school taking his test, and I feel like an expectant father. I just hope he doesn't come back with a bouncing baby F.
Is that all you can think about? Grades, grades, grades? We've got maple leaves to worry about.
Larry, how'd you do?
Well, the teacher did say he's grading on the curve, but since I answered 0 out of 100, I expect to wind up close to the bottom. Dang. At least on Jeopardy, I would have come home with some lovely parting gifts.
You failed, but you knew the material when we talked it through.
Yeah, doing it that way seemed to come as natural as stuff between your toes. But when I tried to write, none of that knowledge made it to my pencil.
Come on, I want to talk to your teacher.
All right.
Larry, you wait here. Hi, I'm Dick Loudon.
Paul Steuben.
I'd like to talk to you about Larry's tests. I'm his tutor.
Oh, really? Oh, you did a good job.
I wonder if you'd consider giving him another chance. He knows the material. We went over it rather conversationally, and that comes as natural to him as stuff between your... It comes real natural to him.
I'm sorry, I can't test him twice. We have rules.
Well, sometimes you have to bend the rules for special students. Take Einstein.
Just a moment. Are you comparing Larry with Einstein?
Well, I wouldn't want Larry working with subatomic particles. I mean, Einstein didn't fit into the educational system, and neither does Larry.
You claim he knows the material?
Hey, I'm his tutor.
All right, I'll retest him.
Orally?
All right, orally.
One more thing. Could you make it sound like Jeopardy?
Jeopardy?
The game show. That's where they give you the answer, and then you have to give them the question.
Oh, what the heck. It'll be a great story for the teacher's lounge.
Larry, come on down.
Okay, Larry, I'm going to retest you orally. I'll give you the answer.
Oh, like Jeopardy. I'll take forest creatures for 100.
This is my classroom. I'll pick the categories. American history, geography, mathematics, science, and literature.
I'll take American history for 200, Paul.
This is really nice of you.
All right, American history for 200. Event commemorated every December 7th.
What is 18 shopping days until Christmas?
No, I was talking about the attack on Pearl Harbor.
He was sort of right.
Sort of right doesn't win on Jeopardy, Mr. Loudon.
What is the cotton gin?
Correct for 500. All right, let's recap. So far, Larry, you have a borderline D average. You get the next one right, you'll have a C minus. But if you miss, we're going to have to send you home empty-handed. Are you ready, Larry?
Ready, Paul.
The category is science for 500. Here is your answer. 3 things that plants and animals can do that non-living things cannot.
What is going from here to there?
Movement, that's correct.
What is chowing down?
Nourish themselves, correct. One more, Larry.
What is partying?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. The correct question is, what is reproduction?
I said partying.
One man's partying is another man's reproduction.
I'm sorry, Larry, but your final grade is an F. But we thank you for coming. You've been a good sport. Goodbye and good luck.
Wait. What about Final Jeopardy?
Final Jeopardy?
Yeah. That's where I can turn an F into a diploma by betting the whole ball of wax on one question.
He can?
Look, we didn't make up these rules.
Okay, the category is geography. All right, Larry, for a D and a high school equivalency diploma, your answer is The names of the 7 continents of the world.
Oh, wait, I know this one. Take an aspirin, chew a pill. It ain't coming. Well, this ain't like Final Jeopardy at all. All right. Eat a pill, starve a fever.
This has to stop soon. I never wore out a hammer before.
My only pleasure is imagining that every stroke of the rag is putting another line on Joanna's face.
Actually, that's how I wore out the hammer.
As long as you two are hiding in there, the floor needs scrubbing and the flue is stuck in the fireplace.
Yes, Nurse Ratched.
Excuse me. Are you Mrs. Loudon?
Yes, can I help you?
Yeah, well, I'm Alan Woodall, the reviewer for the Vermont Tour Guide. I believe you know me as Brain Dead.
Well, Mr. Woodall, you did take away one of our maple leaves.
I did?
Here, see for yourself. 2 maple leaves.
Yeah, that's 2 maple leaves, all right. But that's not your end. That's the park and snooze.
Huh?
Yeah, you see? You were reading the wrong column. Here, look. The park and snooze, 2 maple leaves. The Stratford, 3 maple leaves.
Oh, my goodness.
Who's got dead brains now?
Oh, Mr. Woodall, please, I'm so embarrassed. Please, stay here tonight. Our treat, free.
No, thank you. There's a 4 maple leaf inn down the road.
Hi.
Dick, Larry, how'd it go?
Hi, I'm Larry, high school graduate.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Sorry I couldn't remember them 7 continents your way. I can only seem to learn them in descending order of gross national product. Daryl, I won't keep you two hanging on meat hooks. I passed.
I've got good news, too. It turns out I've been reading the Vermont Tour Guide all wrong. We've had 3 maple leaves all along.
Well, thank goodness you didn't get all worked up over it.
You better tell George and Stephanie. At least they won't have to do any more work.
It's nice to know you fellows have so much confidence in me. But what if I'd have failed?
Well, I told them. I must say they both took it better than I expected.